interesting times.
Yes.
I think our panic is over, but we're not 100% sure just yet. Apparently the engineers got to come out to do with the town because they've made a discovery, which we saw. Okay, so here we are assuming that these cuts here are for repairing the pipe, our soil pipe that got broken.
This raised bit here, you can't really tell, that is our soil pipe, and they covered it up with stuff, and then we had more stuff came down with the rain. So this is for repairing us. But more interestingly, not long ago, so the guys who are actually digging the road at the moment are contractors.
We've got a car coming, so you may have to just step over to that side.
The water company is actually a local company to do with our town. And I've seen the guy working the waters before, etc, etc, and he was up here having a look at this. So I had a word with him and said, well, what's going on? This is interesting, isn't it? He said, oh, no, I knew about it. I said, pardon? He said, if you want to point at me, I'll... He said, when I did this and then repaired it, I said, yes. He said, there's another cave room down there. I said, pardon? He said, oh, yeah. Your cave complex continues under this road. Okay, so, lovely sunny afternoon.
Very brightly.
It is very brightly.
I've got my glasses on.
We've just quickly popped out to show you the men doing the road have gone to luncheon. So they have cut our soil pipe that goes from the caves to the septic tank. When I came down earlier, I left because the language was getting quite blue. They have found that these pipes are so old, they're squashed, they're no longer round. So they haven't got anything that they can attach to it because all the new fittings are round. These are both somewhat elongated, to say the least. Again, that's not a round tube, is it? It's very squashed. And the reason being, this is loads of roots that have grown underneath. They're bedded on concrete, but there's lots of thick roots under here. They were knocking them out about this thick. And that's what squished the pipes, so they're no longer round. I don't know what they're going to do. Not my problem. More interestingly, where there's the other cave under the road, this way. They have done what we thought.
Have they?
They've done what we thought they were going to do. Oh, look.
It's not there. You can't see it. It's not there.
If you cover it up, it's not there.
Okay. Well, at least the upcoming sky juice that we're going to be getting is not going to go down there.
Assuming that's adhered to what's either side of it.
Yeah, it will. I'm sure it will.
And that was the problem. They had to be able to get the tube underneath that one that runs that way. So they've managed that. So much for having that filled in and all the rest of it. There's still a cave under there, guys.
I know.
Oh, look, you came back.
I know.
You were gone so long.
I know.
Poor him, poor devastated.
I've been on an expedition, Dover. God, your feet smell. Oh,
You got stinky feet, boy.
he's got very stinky feet.
I know, I came back as well.
Yes, Dover. I'm not surprised your nose is so far away from them feet. Now, don't waft them around me. What? I've never known a dog with such smelly, sweaty feet. Oh, they really do whiff. Yeah, have a sniff.
No thanks.
In fact, they're that strong it'll come through on video.
Kai's are worse.
Oh, I don't know. It's not often you get Kai's feet near your face.
Right. Just checking to see what's happened.
I swept it up. They're just that gritty dust from earlier.
Okay, so nothing's happened, as it were.
No, but I've just been up the steps up here
Yeah.
and noticed up there Now, I
Okay.
don't know if that was from us doing up there, from us doing that,
Okay.
or if it's new because we didn't check. But I've had a reasonable amount of foliage. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. We haven't got a torch to hand, so
You can get it if you want to.
no, you're all right. It's not that bad. It's just a bit.
Okay.
So right, that's definitely unfinished digging now up here.
Yes, the only thing that will happen now is they put, do you remember what they just, the other bit of the road, they put the tube in, then they put some gravel in,
Oh yeah, whacked it
and then
down.
they used a whacker plate to whack it down.
Yeah. Okay, so part 2 of Operation Panic is underway. They started whacking down the hardcore, and you can actually feel the vibration of it in the corral. So it's quite loud in the cave, so I've locked it all up. As you can see, he's using the big whacker. Oh, that's the whacking over. I should be going to check in the cave soon. Not just yet, because potentially there's a little bit more, but I don't think so. It's starting now to backfill with concrete. Awesome. There's the lorry, and there they are doing the thing. So hopefully that's it. We're actually setting the big pit first, so we just need to wait to see if they need to whack down where they place the tubes, but I don't think the cut for the width of the tubes is wide enough for the whacker plate. They did go over it with a hand pummel, so to speak. They're finished. All the concrete's down. I'm guessing that's them for the day, because there's nothing else they can do until the concrete's gone off. So, all down there's now been concreted. All down there's been concreted. I'm guessing all the way to the bottom. Right. Let's go and see what's in the caves. Right, let's have a look. A little bit's come down. Nothing much at all. That's awesome. And that little bit that's come down, we've got to remove that bit anyway. Looks like that crack might have got a little bit bigger, but again, that's something that we need to address.
Well, it's really strange. We've had the threat of rain for days and days now. They keep saying yellow warnings for rain, and not long ago Chris went out that way to actually end up going over there, and it was black, and this weather has come along and almost skirted us around the other side of the mountain. And I was just talking to the guys who were doing the road. They were just finishing putting these barriers up for overnight, and he said his wife lives in Elche, which is that way, and there's no rain. Well, I think it's coming, dear. I think it's coming. Really, really strange. You can hear thunder, and I've literally stood here and over the last half hour watched it come from that side and just go right round. Started over there, which has now got sunshine, just gone round the outside of the mountains. That looks like it might be coming this way a little bit. Oh, another thing, if anybody notices this bandage on my arm, do not panic. I was playing with Dover, and he jumps right up and he can put his front paws on my shoulders, and he slipped backwards, and in doing so grabbed at my arm, as it were, with his paws, and he caught me with his dew claw. It's gone quite deep, but it's a bit overkill with the dressing I've put on it, but the flies and the muck with everything that we're doing with the reforms and what have you, I just thought it was better safe than sorry. And whilst I'm talking to you, there was just a flash of lightning over there. My goodness, it's gone mad. Absolutely mad. Still bright blue over there and clear. inside. It's really bad. I'm going to step out for 1 second, check the gutter is working like it should be, which I know it is because I can see it going down across here like a torrent. Woo! That's cold. Kitchen's working. That I'll explain to you in a minute. Oh my word. Oh boy. Okay, I've just rung Chris where he is and told him not to bother coming and driving in this as yet, because this is ridiculous. But the water has now backed up from the front of our driveway to here. So it's filling up. We fill up like a pond when we get really, really bad rain. See the water coming down the steps over there on the far side. There's still thunder and lightning. It's abating a little bit. Who am I kidding? There you go, look, we have a river here. Pond rather. And that's how much is going down the road. And there's all their cement they just put down today. It's all just been washed away. Completely washed away. I've got to get into the lightning. Guys have fitted this roof. They went up to reseal it last time we had rain last October because they hadn't done it right. And they haven't done it right because I've got water coming down this to here. It doesn't seem to be going any further down to the living room. I'll have to go and check it. Well, it's still raining, as you can see. I've just stepped outside the gate. This was the cement that was laid this morning. Concrete rather, sorry. Completely trashed. Completely trashed. So I just think what's done to where there's barriers down there. There's a huge hole. You see blue sky? Thunder's coming from that way. Not too bad at the bottom, that can get impossible with the rain.
Okay, so I'm on my way home. Just left Andy and Sharon's, and that's the sky over there, and that's what I've got to drive into. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'll just stop before I go onto the road. Lillian did say that the bottom of the hill where we live is flooded, and the cement that was put down earlier it's all been washed away. She's panicking about the cave roof because of the amount of water, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Right, I'll catch up when I get nearly home. Well, I'm not home yet, and she was right, there has been a lot of rain. Considering what was at Andy and Sharon's, it's amazing. Look at that. Okay. Wow. Oh, it certainly has washed it down. Lillian was bothered that this bit here would be flooded. Oh dear, where's all that lot coming from?
So, Chris got home safe and sound. Basically avoided it all. I've changed my t-shirt because mine was wet through. I could do with a jumper, but they're all packed away to the suitcases because that's what we have for wardrobe still. And all I can say is the weather is a bit like a naughty child. Nothing to see here. Look at the beautiful sky this evening. Look how beautiful it is. You wouldn't know the devastation unless you'd seen the video of it. It's been absolutely incredible day. And to be fair, Chris couldn't believe it either until he saw the footage. It just didn't seem real. From what he had on the roads from travelling back here and what the weather was like, it was absolutely fine, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it was. Actually, looking at all the damage now of the pipework, it's mental.
It is.
It's crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I guess that's going to put those guys back because they're now going to have to do a day of sound and then another day of tamping and then another day of concrete again and then tarmac, whereas they were coming back to tarmac tomorrow. That's not happening.
No way.
That's for sure.
Well, I suppose I could tarmac it, but there'd be a lot.
They'd have to fill it all with tarmac.
Yeah.
And our yard, look at all this from the water that came in. And look at the red sand. It's all dirty again.
There's actually not that much water collected in that.
No, there isn't in that. I noticed it in the barbecue earlier, the barbecue we've got down the bottom. Oh, try not to slip in the muck. This barbecue down here that I tried to show you in the middle of the rain was empty.
Wow.
And that is completely full.
I get that tipped out because we don't want it to go rusty.
It's that much, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole of my finger. That's how much rain we've had. I showed you it earlier with the torrent still running down it as it was just stopping raining. Oh my goodness. Okay.
And all that ramp at the end there where the cones is,
Yes.
it's all cement and everything.
Oh yeah. This here is the cement that they laid over all of this. And this cement that's on the edge, obviously that's still the sand. This cement is, it's had it. It comes away from the edge. You see that? There you go. And I showed you the height of the traffic cone. There you go. Absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. And as for all this stuff, look, all down the road. All this pebbling. All this. All trashed. All trashed. All the way down.
Okay, so I've just come outside, upstairs. Still getting a lot of water going onto this roof because there's that much coming down. Wow, there is a lot. Yeah. Okay, so we need to adjust this guttering up here. And I've just seen it's actually a couple of pieces it's actually missing completely. That's not that much of a problem, but it is today. I don't know if you can see that water spout coming over the edge there. Oh, water's coming off this roof. Okay, definitely a redesign. Luckily, I concreted that road up, what, 2 days ago now? Oh, no, 1.5. But it's definitely gone off, so that's not a problem. Well, I didn't concrete a patch outside our drive, and it looks like it's washing that away again. Well, that's their problem, not ours. It's raining again. Somewhere.
Okay. I've got to go out in this to get the dog's food. Oh boy.
You have to get your bikini on.
No, it'd be too cold for that. This is freezing water.
Yes, it is. It's very warm.
See how much water's coming out the downspout? I need to make it to that room. But I don't know if you can see on the stairs over there. You can't. Shall I be stupid?
You don't need to do it because I've already been out and do that.
Go on then. We've got our very own waterfall.
Oh dear. It kind of takes your breath away. Very refreshing. Look at that, it's lifted the roof completely over there. It's on that spout up there and I'm very, very wet. And look at all that rain and I'm going inside because it's very, very cold and very, very wet. Squeak.
No dogs, you're not allowed in it. Go home.
Oh, the things I do for my art. I'm sorry guys, but I'm not going out there to try and get that again.
Go on.
No, I'm not that crazy.
Go on. Come back. Yeah, go on. Go on. There is this other thing. I looked the other day.
Hang on a minute. Don't get the hair wet. Wow, look at that. Well, I can honestly say it's definitely raining. Yep, it's definitely raining.
There is a ridiculous bucket on his head. This is really wet through.
I don't feel so bad when it's got a bucket on your head. It don't feel so bad when you got a bucket on your head.
Does it not?
So,
Nobody's going, what are you doing, boss? You are out your mind.
don't feel good, but with a bucket on your head like an umbrella, it doesn't feel so bad. Very loud though. This brings back memories. Wow.
Well, darling, you know how you're a little bit damp already?
Yes.
You go get the dog's food, please. But I don't have to go out in it.